everybody, and I'm sorry I didn't make a video in a really long time, so I decided to wake up in my pajamas and a jacket because it's freezing and make a video because this question has been bugging me. I've been getting so many questions, same questions, over and over again. So, I'm here to answer them. And the question is, how do you learn Japanese? I want to learn Japanese so bad. I don't know how to learn it. How do you do it? How did your Japanese get so good? Etc., etc., etc. Now, this question is asked all the time, and YouTube, for some reason, is usually the source for the answers. Now, I don't blame you, but anywho, so let's talk about it. Okay, so the things that first I want to talk about are the things that are needed in Japanese studying. So there's 3 of them, and those 3 are dedication, patience, and a reality check. Dedication, because you need dedication with any language or anything that you have a goal on, because Japanese is no walk in the park. It's a hard language to learn, and you don't learn it overnight, which is why you need patience, because it's a time-consuming language. You really need time and patience to really learn the language. And a reality check, because some people, as I've noticed, think that you can learn Japanese through mangas or anime, and that's not true. Because, number one, Japanese anime and manga constantly use Japanese that are not teine, and you first need to learn teine Japanese words first, and then you can learn non-teine, which is the reason why I recommend manga not being for beginners, but those who do know the difference between teine words and non-teine words. For instance, okay, I have a manga here, and it's called Masu ni Iko, and it's a really cute story. I love this book. I'm getting all of them, but the point is this book constantly uses words that are not teine. For instance, let me see if I could find one. Okay, I found one. See, it's that easy to find. So, this word is constantly used in Japanese. It says yabai, and that's in katakana. Japanese people constantly use this word, yabai. And yabai either means really good or really bad, and it's just not a teine word. Don't use or read manga as a Japanese learning source if you're a beginner. So manga does not use very teine words, which is why, not for a beginner. It's not a beginner's thing. Those who do know the difference between teine, non-teine, who aren't beginners, who are a little bit already kind of into Japanese, can use manga as, enjoying, and constantly. The words words in manga and anime are used by kids and teenagers, but you must learn teine Japanese first so that you don't mess up. So, there are different kinds of Japanese, different kinds of intonations, etc., etc., etc. That's in another video. Trust me, it's just large. But this being one of them, slang or non-teenage words commonly used by kids, teenagers, and in between friends, they should not be used with adults, your teachers, or your elders, or people you don't know or have respect for. Oh my God, trust me. So, yeah, that's the reason why you need a reality check. Like I said, Japanese is no walk in the park. You can't learn it overnight. You need to understand that Japanese takes time. It takes time to actually learn the language and to keep it there. So, ways to learn Japanese. There are 3 ways that I think are useful. And the very first, which is the one I highly recommend, is a class, a Japanese class. I once took a volunteer class, a class that volunteer people from college taught us, and it didn't go so well. But hey, it was free, but I didn't learn anything, so good thing it was free. But so I think from my experience, I think it's a good idea to take a legit class that you actually pay money for. If you're a kid watching my video, ask your parents, tell them, this is a language that you really, really want to learn, and you won't quit. Promise them that you won't quit, and be like, please pay for my class, and they should. So, I highly, highly recommend a class because, number one, there's a teacher, and teachers are awesome because they teach you what you need to learn. They're there if you get something wrong or